What is going on, gamers? It's Explorer Idra here. Welcome and thank you for hanging out with me in some more of Teddy's Haven, our fantasy shop simulator game. So today, yeah, guys, I have a goal in mind that I want to show you a couple of cool secrets that I discovered while playing the game. In the last episode, episode 3, we hit up, did a little exploration, just to kind of show off a bit of the island and to show you guys a bunch of the resources that are out there to collect for your shop. Now, after that episode, I did a little further exploration and kind of pushed the boundaries a little bit and found a couple really cool spots that I want to show off today. But in order to do those, first off, you'll need to make sure that when you start your day, you pick up the horse. I think this was the best mount that I picked up to be able to do this, both of these spots for. So pick up the mount, and you're going to want to be running over this way here. I'm going to show you guys two spots of a couple pretty cool secrets. So the first spot is going to be the castle. Now, when we looked at the last episode, there's a gate. You could see some stuff in behind there. I couldn't access the gate, but I found a way to be able to get into the castle in behind and get the items, which was pretty cool. The second area is going to be way up here. This crystal here hides a little secret that I think you guys are going to really like. And it gives you an achievement that, as of time of recording this, only 1.2% of players have unlocked this achievement on Steam, I noticed. So those are the two places that we're going to get to. With that, I hope you guys are all having an awesome day. I just want to say thank you so much for all of your guys' support, for hanging out with me. And let's get to today's video, shall we? All right, so spot number one, yeah, guys, is going to be the castle. That's where we're heading to. But in order to access that, we need to go over to here. There's a little bit of a slope that goes up to some ruins in order to get to that tower, and that's what we're looking for today. So we got our horse mount. We're gonna take off. You can jump, and once you jump, you can hit spacebar, and you can just float along. Now, what's important is having I think I think it's a goat mount might work too, but I just take the horse. You need to be able to float pretty fast in order to access the area that we're going to go to get into the castle. So, like I said, you push your control shift. Yeah, you want to push shift in order to run. Just push it once, and it will access you to be able to run faster. Push shift again, and you can go slower. But we want to be running, and we want to run up here to these ruins right here. So to the left of the tower, from your town point here, and then we're going to climb up here, and you're going to want to scale these mountains just a little bit, and we're going to go up this way, and you're going to come up to here. So once you do, drop down. You're going to go to the front door here, and we're just going to go up the long set of spiral staircase here. All right, once you hit the top of the tower, you guys, you'll be able to see the castle over here, but we're going to the left of the castle, and we want to hit this kind of little bit of a flat area right here on the far left side of this cliff side here, the peak here, you guys. So again, you want to jump, so you want to be in sprint, you want to jump, spacebar, and float your way across over to here. Now we might actually be able to make it. If you can't make it to here, then make it there, but we might be able to make, yeah, we can make it right here. Perfect. Okay, now once you get up top of here, you are going to want to go all the way over this way. You're going to kind of make your way through these trees towards the castle area like this. So the front gate of the castle should be kind of down in that area there. What we're shooting for, you guys, is we want to be able to hit this tower, and then from this tower, there's a tower in behind the main tower here, and that's what we're aiming for. And the reason being is because there's a crystal that's available in this game in a few spots. It's the Out of Boundium crystal. It's called. I love the humor of the name. So, and there's a few of those. They do grow back. They are worth quite a bit as far as selling goes. So I kind of like those. So we're gonna shoot for this right here. We're gonna go jump, and you're gonna want to hit this tower here. You can see the crystal on the right there already, and then jump down to here. We're going to be set up here. Now, you can go down in these towers. I didn't find anything. You can see my horse mount right there. There it is. But you can go all the way to the bottom of these towers. I didn't find anything in my playthrough, so um, I don't know. Don't think you need to go there, but okay. So from this tower, jump up onto the first spot here, then jump up to the higher point, and then you're just going to want to go across and shoot for kind of a spot in between here. Drop down, go to here on this side, and jump up to here and do the same thing with this tower. And once you hit this tower, then you've got your out of boundium, I think. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called, out of boundium. Yep, there we go. So we're grabbing some of this. These replenish every day, you guys. So you can come back here and grab these every single day that your shop is open. Now, once you've got the one up top of here, I found a couple more down below. So you can just drop down below. You don't take fall damage. So there's going to be a couple in the courtyard. So we're going to grab this one here. And then around to the front of the courtyard is going to be another one. These are good size. Like I said, these sell pretty good. I haven't gotten to the point of the gem cutter yet. I'm still working my way towards that. I assume that this will be something that you can use in the gem cutter to make some even better gems. That will be good for selling. But even the core, just the raw gems stones themselves, we're selling for around 21 coin a piece, which was one of my highest selling product so far in the shop, you guys. So they're well worth it, even just to do that. Especially because they grow back every day. Now the next, there was one more, and I think it was the one that you can see from the start, and I think it's down here, right there. Yep. So can I jump up here? Let's see here. All right, we're having some difficulties jumping there. Can I go from here? I can go from here, yeah. And then if you drop down here, you guys, to the gate, and this is what I'm talking about. I could see this kind of poking out from the other side of the gate when we were there. And so far, that was the only ones that I found in here. And I think I've cleared this out pretty decently. So, but yeah, that's going to be your first secret, you guys, to getting some of the out of boundium and inside the castle. So let's get on to the second spot now. All right, so the second spot is that giant crystal up there. It's going to take a little bit longer to get to, but I'll show you kind of one of the ways that you can go to get over there. We're heading to the edge of the map, basically. So if we go this way here, we're just going to end up scaling up just a mountain here. This is one of the ways that you can get up and over to there. You could use over there as well, too, from the castle, and you can drop down the other side of the castle, and you could go to there. Hello, dinosaurs. But we're going to go up this way here, bit of an embankment. You come up to here, and we're going to go over this way, and then you're going to come to a spot over here where you're going to see a little camp of some goblins. And then once you get to the camp of goblins, you just come up a little ways, turn around, and you're going to see these little three guys on the edge here. You're going to come up to this. These guys look like they got their little lightsabers or something with them. Pretty cool. And then we're going to go up this way, and just basically looking for the edge of the map is what we're looking for. So once you do, you're going to jump off and you're going to float kind of as far as you can go, essentially. And what we're looking for is that slope right there is what we're heading towards. That was the way that I got up, that I found was kind of the, I don't know, the best or easiest way for me, but that's where we're heading to. Hi, Tom-Toms. All right, we got a land bridge here that goes up and over, and we're shooting for the base right there. So all of these mountains these are all climbable. I got all the way up to the very tippy top of that one and floated my way back down to the top of here, and there was actually a spot of out of boundium up above on this rock surface above your town. So this is all accessible, you guys. You can, I don't know how far. I didn't go all the way to the edge of the map, but you can go a pretty good ways out. So just keep that in mind. I'm gonna do a little more searching one day and just see if there is more stuff out there that I can find. But I just really wanted to see, I don't know, there was just something in me that was like, can we touch that crystal or get to it? Is there something cool over there? There is a piece of out of boundium right up near the crystal, but we're gonna go. We'll try this way. We're going to see. I went up this slope here, but we're going to try this one and just see if we can do this. Again, I'm using the horse mount. I just kept the horse mount, so And we're going to go up. So far, having no issues. There we go. And then we'll go this way. Now, will we be able to, once we get to here, I think we can scale this across. And yeah, you can just scale right across here. You don't even fall down or slide, so which is perfect. You can see the out of boundium to the left there. And then, yeah, just follow this. Oh, started to slide a little. Okay, but we're good. We're good. We got her. There we go. So head for that out of boundium. That's where we're going to go. You'll see the giant lake down there. Okay, we're going to come up to here. And you can get your out of boundium up here. So grab this. There we go. And then you come over to the edge here and you can see the giant lake down here, you guys, which is pretty cool. And then the crystal that's hovering up here. Now, in order to actually touch the crystal, you are going to have to scale across here and get up to that peak there. So we're going to do that. Now, this got a little bit tricky with the vertical here when I played, but we'll see how it is for us right now. So if you get to a point where you can't scale anymore, you just got to kind of slide around the mountain in order to do it. But see, you can make it to the very top here. There's the town way over there where we came from. You can see the castle in the background, but you can see this map goes for a ways. I went up there, and up at the top of those peaks, you can see for quite a while further back. I don't know the limits. There's more water down there. Like it looks like you can go away. So I want to do some more exploration. But with that, we're here for the crystal. So once you get to this point here, you can literally just run and do your jump and float across. And you can float and go right up to the crystal. Once you do, you'll touch the crystal. And you'll get a message. And once you do, you get a nice little bonus of, you can see on my top right there, 1,000 coins dropped into our bank, and you'll get an achievement for the crystal itself. So pretty cool. But yeah, that's the crystal. So I would recommend at least doing it once. I didn't realize it was going to give me another 1,000 crystals. I figured that was just a one-time thing, but I guess if you want to get if you want to get 1,000 crystals every single day, you could come here and touch that and get an extra, touch the crystal and get an extra 1,000 coins every day. Wow, that's a neat little trick that I did not know existed. But anyways, use that as you see fit, you guys. But with that, I'm gonna float back down here, and I'm gonna head back to town, and that's the 2 secrets that I have for you guys today. Okay, and so now with one last thing here, touching the crystal and then being able to go back to town. If you're way out somewhere, or if you want to fast travel back to your house, all you have to do is just go to the escape menu, hit teleport home, and you'll be transported right back to your front door. So just in case you didn't know, that's a little bit of a trick, especially if you're out farming, you're over there on that island, or if you're way over by the castle and you're farming. That's all you got to do. Just hit that, go back to your house, and you are good to go. So yeah, with that, that's going to do it for today's video, you guys. Just a couple of secrets that I've found that I wanted to show off, and hopefully you guys found this one useful, enjoyable. If you did, please hit that like button on your way out. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today, and yeah, have yourselves an awesome day. Hope to see you guys in the next one.